said that Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, the person who went with John Armstrong, okay, spent nearly 3 hours walking on the lunar surface, on the moon surface. They collected samples, conducted experiments, and took photographs also. They need they should give us the proof, isn't it? So they collected samples, conducted experiments, and took photographs. Not only Armstrong, but this Buzz Aldrin also went with him and spent nearly 3 hours walking on the lunar surface. They had oxygen there and so many things what they needed, and they spent hours there. The sights were simply magnificent. Means what? Magnificent means what? Quite attracting type, okay? Beyond and visual experience that I had ever been exposed to, Armstrong once said, because he was in the earth and he found totally different type of magnificent type of beyond and visual experience. He did not have that kind of experience. Visual means looking sight, okay? Visual means sight. That kind of experience he did not have on the earth, and he had that kind of different experience there on the moon. So many activities in the Facebook also, isn't it? They want to be renowned and popular and famous, but he did not want to be popular and famous. Understood? He did not want to be caught up in the early celebrity or glamour. He did not want to be like that. Now, you said once, I am and will ever be an engineer, and I feel proud of my own profession. He is an engineer by profession. Okay, he is an engineer by profession. And you, Niranjana, Gimira, you tie up your ear. Okay, this is your class. And he is an engineer. He is very proud of his profession, and he did not want to tell that, oh, I stepped on the moon, and he didn't want to be the celebrity, and he did not want to be the glamorous person. Okay. Armstrong was born on August 5, 1930 on a farm near Wapakoneta in the western Ohio, USA. He took his first airplane ride at the age of 6. I think in the age of 6, you were in just class 1. He was fascinated with aviation. Aviation means he was very much interested, attracted with aviation. Aviation means what? Just like the flights. Yeah, flights. You know, aviation authority and all. So he started to build model aeroplanes and conducted experiments in a homemade wind tunnel. He made the homemade windmill also, because he was very much attracted towards aviation. As a boy, he worked at a pharmacy and taking lessons. He was licensed to fly at 16. He got it at 16. Before he got his driver license, he did not have his driver license, but he got the license of flying the plane. He always paced ahead, not back. He always moved ahead, but he did not look back. Okay. Now, when you walk along the way under the full and bright moon, please wink your eyes at it in the name of Neil Armstrong. That means when you're at the moon, once you just wink your eye, means just close your eyes and remember Neil Armstrong, because he stepped moon for the first time. A bereaved family member at his death. Bereaved family member means whose family member they told that when you see the bright moon, please close your eyes and remember him. His family members are telling. In most parts of the world, people had a minute silence in the memory of Armstrong on Saturday. Goodbye, Neil Armstrong. You will always be in our hearts. This lesson is not so difficult for you. Okay. Now, Niranjana, do you have book?
Ma'am, my uncle got the book, but from Bhutai, he didn't get English or the book I have.
Arts. I think the lesson is not so difficult for you. It's in very simple language, and you know who is Armstrong, isn't it? So it's not so difficult. Shall we go for the exercise?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we go?
Yes, ma'am.
So many, yeah. Are there 42 students now?
Yes, Yes, ma'am.
Aviation means
Flight.
now these two you can do it in the book. Maybe you have done also with pencil in your book. You can do it very easily.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
see here again. Read the text again and answer these questions. Now I'm going to tell you to write 3 question answers here as your classwork. What did his family tell them? I told you long sentence.
While we mourn
While we mourn the loss of a very good man, we also celebrate his remarkable life.
work hard and make your dreams come true. And
Hey,
we will
his family told many things, but here you can say that while he mourned the loss of a very good man, also and another family member expressed is that, and this one is the one. While we mourn the loss of a very good man, this one, okay? And Armstrong again told what?
The sight was simply magnificent beyond any visual experience that I had ever experienced.
Okay, this also you can read. Very good. Text again. You don't have to read, I think, right? As we have read it very properly. Read the text again and write T for true and F for false statements. Just like for number A, Neil Armstrong proud and frequently announced his visit to the moon.
False.
Is he very
False.
because he did not become famous, isn't it?
Yes,
He was not satisfied with his job.
False.
He was not satisfied with his job. He walked on the moon when he was 39 years old. Is it
True.
true? Because you can calculate and find out. Because he was born in 1940, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now look, Neil Armstrong was healthy just before his death. Was he healthy?
False.
He was suffering from the heart disease, isn't it? He was a modest and simple person.
True.
True, good. After reading the news story, now look, time for grammar. This direct and indirect speech or read the news report in the text and write down the sentences in direct speech. This is the DM source part, okay? Grammar. Grammar, we don't have details. And I'm preparing to read now. Now speaking is here. Okay, you have to make conversation. That's what the people are saying. Okay. Now number B, look here. Can you guess all the following pieces are telling? Can you guess what they are telling? So let's see the example for in BC study. Reporter. Hello, I am Sonia, a reporter from the Bright Post of Weekly National Paper. Reporter to ask the questions. Well, maybe if the school, if there was a physics, I may have told you to take the reporting of some teacher, anyone from the school, but let's do. Hello, I am Sonia, a reporter from the Bright Post of Weekly. What? How will you tell it at first? Hello, I am Dinesh Sharma. Like that, isn't it? Student of Sakawasya Mahavidyalaya. Yes or no, Dinesh? How will you tell at first? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Like you should have to show your identification first. Hello, I am this student from Sainik Awasya Mahavidyalaya Salagari Bhaktapur. There are so many Sainik schools. You'll be writing Salagari Bhaktapur also. And you'll be asking questions. And Mark, another person will tell, nice to talk to you. I am Mark, the younger son of Neil Armstrong, and reporter. I'm very sorry to hear about the death of father. Like that you'll be questioning, and the other person will be giving the answer to you because you are the reporter. Reporter usually questions. Yes or no? Reporter. Have you seen it? Also? Maybe I've seen. Likewise, now look again. She's asking the question in this way. By the way, can I talk you about a Father, okay, well, could you tell me when he died? And Mark is saying, he died on the 25th of August 2012. He had been suffering from heart diseases. You should have to know everything about him. How was it at the time? He had undergone heart surgery just a month ago. He was elderly. You also can write in the same way because you also know many things about Armstrong. You can give the answer to it. Yes or no? Now the reporter is again telling, okay, and when did he set foot on the moon? Mark told, his son told, okay, on July 21, 1969, he was just 39 years old. Now, I'm not going to read it all because it is all related with your book. You have to read it yourself. Okay. It's not so difficult for you. It's all related with your book exercise, which we have already done it. Now look at now walk in pairs. Student A and student B is a viewer. Student A asks contextual questions. The student B and student B answers. Now what I will do is now listen. Student A are the girls. There are some questions to boys. Number B. And you go on making some questions that you are going to ask to boys. Understood, girls? You are the reporters. So I'll give you just 2 minutes to think of what you are going to ask about them and what they are going to give you the reply. The boys will also think about it. Fast. Action.
Ma'am, according to
Okay.